Hi guys, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. Okay, today I was playing with my scraps and I kind of discovered a fold on a pocket that I liked, and I thought I'd come along and show you guys. This looks crooked to me. I'll cut it later. Anyway, it's this pocket, and what you get with it is you get this top pocket, okay, and then you get a second pocket here on the top, and then you get a pocket from underneath that goes all the way up to here, okay? So if you glue it in with three sides showing, of course, you're going to have a fourth pocket. So this is either a triple or a quadruple pocket. And I am going to pull this out just a little bit so that hopefully it's not too far, but far enough that you can see. So I have my new paper pad here, and I'm just going to, I am using my Tim Holtz paper because it's double-sided. You can use any paper you would like. It's 12 by 12. I do advise you to use either, I want to use 12 by 12. That gives me 3 sheets, and then it also gives me a double side. You can also use coffee dye paper. You can use A4 paper. You can use 8.5 by 11. You know, whatever you want. Whatever you want. But for me, I'm going to go ahead, and plus I wanted to play with my Tim Holtz. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do with this. That's why I'm digging into my new pad. I don't know if I will use every one that I'm pulling out, but what I'm going to do is, and you can make them wider or narrower, it's really up to you. I'm going to make mine 4 inches across, which with, of course, with the 12, I'm wondering if I can do all of these. It's just 4 of them. I better be careful. I'll just do 2. So I'm going to just take my cutter here, and I'm going to go in 4 inches, okay, and cut these into thirds. So for me, that's like perfect, because that'll fit on my page well. It'll be a nice pocket width-wise. Okay. And it kind of, you know, gives me some extra. It'll give me, what, 3 per page, which is cool. So I'm just doing them each 4 inches wide on the 12 by 12 pad. Of course, if you're using an 8.5 by 11, you're going to be doing 4¼ inches. A4, I'm not super sure. I know it's close to our 8.5 by 11. So whatever is half for that, okay? Oh my goodness, I cut that poor little bird's head off. So I guess I'm going to be using more of this side than that side. I think I'll do this page first. Here we go. So what you're going to do is decide which side you would like showing the most, okay? I want this side. So you're going to fold it, and you're going to go about 2 inches over the halfway point, okay? So it's kind of over the edge. And then, you know, try to keep as straight a fold as you can. Then what we're going to do is we're going to just bring this down, okay, to about 2 to 2.5 inches. Okay, hopefully I get this right. And then we're going to bring it back up. And I probably should have brought it a little higher on the top one, but that's okay. And so now you've got, now this is upside down because it's print, but that's, I'm not going to worry about it, so it's not a big deal. It's probably going to get mostly covered anyway because I'm going to decorate them. But then you're going to take your bone folder or your scissors. Oh, I should have listed what you need. I apologize. You're going to need your paper, but double-sided paper unless you don't mind stark white. You're going to need your glue, whatever glue you choose. You're going to need your bone folder or your scissor handles, and your scissors for sure. And then anything you'd like to use to decorate. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to glue this top pocket here. You don't need a ton, you know. And anything that's like I can see that I'm a little crooked on my fold right here, but that can be fixed after the fact. I can trim that. Right now I'm just wanting to get this part down. Oopsie. I always say press before you rub. Whenever I don't follow my own rule, I'm bummed because I always end up messing up my paper. So, because I know I'm going to have to trim a little bit off of this side here, I am going to bring the glue in slightly so that I make sure and not lose my glue line when I trim that. I'm going to lay that down and we're going to press, not rub first, press it down so it sticks and then rub. Okay. And then we're going to glue this last part. These are kind of fun because they give you, 3 or 4 pockets depending on how you want to glue them down. If you glue it down, of course, with 3 sides glued and 1 open, you've got 4. Okay. And they're cute. They look a little bit different. And I know it might seem weird to have a pocket that's underneath or going up from the bottom, but I know the first time I ever saw somebody do it, I don't remember who I saw do it. It might have been Tina, it could have been somebody else. I was like, oh, that's kind of a weird pocket. And then I ended up putting one in my journal, and it looks so cute to have something coming out like a ticket or a little, ephemera piece coming out from the bottom, a journal card. So there's our first one. I'm just going to grab a second piece here. Let's see, this is a cool piece. Okay. And again, I'm going to fold it about 2 inches over the top. Try to get that straight. Looks like it cut it a little bit off. It's not necessarily my fault. I may have, I did double them up, so that's probably the problem. Let me see. I'm going to do a little trim before I do any more folding or gluing, just to make sure that it's flush here. Check this side, we're good on that side. All right, back to folding. Okay, so now we're going to come back down. Okay, and this time I'm going to leave my pocket a little bit higher on that part. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this piece up. Now this one came out just about perfect. That's what you want it to be like. You want to have about a 1/2 inch here on the bottom where the pocket is, and then you want to have about a 1/2 inch on the top. So if you can kind of get that to meet. Okay, and we're straight. I want to make sure you're straight. Now I'm going to glue this part. Isn't that cool? That looks so nice. I am loving this new Tim Holtz pad. I am very bummed that they're going to be gone. Figures about the time I start to really go, okay, I'm going to start using my Tim Holtz stuff. It vanishes now. So how's everybody doing today? What projects are you guys working on? I'm going to get me a new dry wipe here. Excuse me for just one sec. I have had a couple of you who have commented to me about the name of our Facebook group, and I don't think I've heard from everyone yet, but the people I've heard from, I really like your ideas. So I think, probably by next week we'll have the name and I'll get it started. So I'm hoping. I will, of course, let you guys know as soon as I've figured out, which name we're going to use. This thing is leaking and it is getting stuck, and I just cleaned it. I don't know why this one does that. Always leaks out the side. I need to get new bottles. That's all there is to it. And then we're going to glue on this side. Yeah, I really like this pocket. I was kind of excited. It came to me as, like I think I said, I was making another video about my scrap box, and I was just fiddling around with a piece of paper, seeing what I could do with it. and I ended up making this one, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I think this would be a more fun video than my scrap video. So yeah, so I jumped off and restarted. So, oh, I like that one. That one looks cool. The feather coming out of the top. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I made on the other video, and it was just a little piece of like a 8 by 8 of Tim Holtz paper, maybe a 6 by 6, something like that. Just thought it came out pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna do these buds. Woohoo! Okay, so we're gonna go up, like I said, about 2 inches or so. Come back down. It's too bad that 45 cents is gonna be folded up, but can't be helped. It can't be helped. Okay. This is almost like a mass make, but this is more of just craft with me. I just wanted to come on and show it to you guys. This will probably get posted on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe not, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday. I've actually got my videos ahead. I need to look because I believe this one will probably be for next Wednesday, for the Stash Your Cash, Use Your Stash videos, which it'll be good because you have 12 by 12 paper, I'm sure, that you're not using and that you wish you were using, just like all of us. I know I've got plenty of 12 by 12 paper in there that just sits in there. Courtney brought me home a, and for those who don't know, Courtney's my husband. I'll call him Cordy. That's what I call him, Cordy. So Cordy brought me home a trunk he found at a house the other day for a cleanup. He's a landscaper, but they also do these major cleanups as well, because the company he works for is a house, kind of like a all around home service type thing. They do window cleaning and all that kind of stuff. He does not do that part, but he does do cleanups. And so they found this huge, beautiful wood trunk, and I cleaned it out and I put a whole bunch of my stash, you know, my papers and stuff that's been on my shelf that I oops, I went too high. I don't really use all the time, so it can be in that trunk, and it's sitting here in the room with me, so I can get to everything. But it made room for me on my immediate shelves, and I'm really excited about that because I needed room. Okay, let me get a drink here, guys. And I'm going to do this piece. I like these pieces because sectioned off like this in 4-inch increments, they each have a different look, you know, which is pretty cool. Okay. I see that it needs trimmed a little bit. Yeah, so I got this big trunk, and that's where I have now got all my 12 by 12 pads. So yeah, now I know exactly how much I'm not using now. Did I do that wrong? I think I did. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I did, because I wanted that to be on the front. Man, let's see. Maybe I can, oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay, watch. I can do this. I can do this. There we go. Yeah, it was nice to make some space for stuff on my shelf, though. The things that I like go to whenever I jump up and run away and you disappear and my voice sounds like it's a million miles away. I'm over on those shelves usually, right behind me. If you guys have seen the video on my touring my craft area, you know where I mean. The shelves in the hallway. So now I have a little more space. I mean, not a whole lot, but you know, every little bit helps, right? You know it does. Okay. Yeah, I like these. They're so simple, but they're a little bit different. And that's fun, you know? I haven't seen these like this anywhere. I don't know if anybody's done them. I'm sure somebody has, but I haven't personally seen them, so. All I know is I was just fiddling with my paper and folding it and trying to figure out what I could show you guys. If you guys have seen these somewhere else, let me know. I'd love to check out the video. Okay. And I think, you know what I did today? I got my vellum and I went to town printing a bunch of really, really pretty pieces on it that I like a lot. And so I will probably use some to decorate these. I finished those tags that we did in the other video. I hope you liked them. I did post them on Facebook, the finished product. What I did was, after, I'm sure you guys have seen the video with the tags I did with the book pages and vellum, and then the next day we did this video with the strip, and I've used some of it, as you can see. And before we end this video, I hope to remember to show you, because I kind of wanted you to see what I did. I guess I could wait and show you on Friday, but it's kind of cool. And now on this one, I was off a little bit, as you can see. I should have folded this a little further down, or maybe left this one a little bit higher so that this wasn't quite as big. It's okay. I just like it more when it's at about a ½ inch showing, but that's okay. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, I like these. You know me, I'm all about the pockets and the journal cards and the backgrounds. I'm always trying to figure out ways to make my journals look cool. I always just want to make them fun for the person they are going to be owned by, that's all. I just really like to give them a lot of aesthetic interest. Discovery, you know? Always discovering some new corner that they, or new pocket that they haven't adventured into, or, you know, it's my thing. Go. Last time on this side. Now on Monday, I think I've already mentioned, on Monday I'm going to do probably, I would say my top 5 ephemera. This is the one we're going to do on Monday, is definitely one of them. I am looking forward to that a lot. Since I cut the bird's head off, poor baby. He's okay, he's right here. Since I cut his head off, we are going to use this side and use that tree at the top. And hopefully he won't show down here. Oh, he'll be covered for the most part, I'm thinking. What do you think? Yeah, watch. Yeah, yay. You can't see I killed a bird. I feel so bad. Now this one's a little uneven. I can see it here, so I'm going to trim real quick. this. Holding that super tight so it doesn't buckle on me and make me cut it unevenly. On this side I have a tiny little nidge right there on the corner that's tearing. Yeah, there we go. I guess we could go this one. Nah, I'm just going to do it the way I've been doing it. I don't want to confuse me or you. The bottom layer going down first is probably best anyway. Okay. Underneath. Oops. Ooh. Very crooked. These are fun. Also because you can see a lot of your design, you know, on both sides of your design. You get to kind of be shown off. I like that. How many have we done? We've done quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 so far. These are so easy. I'm folding them pretty close to the same height. You can tell. I'm just peeking at our time just to be on the safe side. Oh good, we're only at 20 minutes. Yay. And I'm also checking to see if my husband texted me. He had kind of a rough day today. His co-worker, who has some major issues that I will not be disrespectful and go into right now, texted him this morning without giving any real heads up. I'm not going to be there today, and they had a huge amount of jobs on the list to do today. Big yards. And you know, being a landscaper in the middle of summer in Arizona is a very tough job. And so he was, you know, he was kind of upset because this person has bailed on him multiple times in multiple ways. I mean, Courtney's the type of person who even on the day that he found out that his son had passed away, he worked. And yes, part of it was because he needed the distraction. You know, he was hurting so badly, but also because at that time he knew they had a job that day that was so tremendously large, it would really have been bad of him to let his coworker down. And it's just the two of them. So, you know, this person went to the extreme of planning to go, he's from another country, and he went to the extreme of planning to go on vacation, never letting the owner of the company know until 2 days before he left, and then letting on to the owner that he was only going to be gone about a week, when in reality he was going to be gone 4 weeks. And so yeah, just that kind of stuff. So Courtney was really praying this morning. He was like, I gotta pray this off, you know, because he was pretty bummed that the guy had done that, you know. But his day will be over soon. It's almost 1 o'clock here. He'll be home in the next couple of hours, and I have made him a nice dinner, homemade fajitas. Yeah, with steak and nice red and green bell and yellow bell pepper and onion and tortillas, homemade salsa. Yeah, so. Oh, and I also made him some more homemade ice cream. So, you know, I'll take care of him this evening, and he'll feel better. He'll feel better. He's such a good man. He's such a hard worker. He takes such good care of me, you know. I mean, I was working and driving, you know, and then the minute that he was able, that he knew financially I could stay home. He was like, if that is what you want to do, please stay home, start your business. He considers it a privilege and an honor to, to take care of us financially that way while I'm getting my business off the ground, which my Etsy shop is brand new this year. Now my channel, brand new. I don't know where the Lord's going to take it, but I'm excited, and I feel so blessed to have the ability to stay home and do this with you guys. Enjoy my life at this age. If you're my age or older, or even a little bit, you know what I'm saying. And if you're still working full time, you I'm sure understand what I mean, because I was driving about. I used to work in the office, like I've said, and that was very heavy and hard work mentally. Then I retired from that. I decided to take a sabbatical after my husband passed away, and decided I didn't want to go back to the legal field. That's why I don't do it. So I started driving because I love to drive and I love people, as I've said. And then I met Courtney, and that was, what I was doing, and so I kept doing it. But I would drive upwards between 300 and 500 miles a day. Between 15 and 20, probably 23, 25 rides a day, depending on, the day. Yeah, that's a lot of driving. It'll wear you out. I was tired. By the end of the day, I was tired. And then I'd come home, of course, and I'd make us dinner and, and do everything that I do now without the art and crafts, because I didn't have the energy or the time. Yeah, once in a while, on the weekends, I would do some arts and crafts if I could. Do some painting or whatever. But yeah, it was work. And I'm super, super grateful that I'm getting to stay home right now and do this. And I hope that for all of you who want to be able to stay home, I pray that at some point you get to do exactly that. But comfortably, not strained, because, that's no good. I always appreciated that I had my job. I think I mentioned to you guys, I may not have, but I tend to be repetitive, so if I do, I apologize. Now, I told him one time, he made the comment, this was a few years ago, he made the comment that we had to go to work, and I said, no, we get to go to work, because, both of us have been without. And he said, you know what, you're right. And from that point forward, he never said that again, because you get to go to work. And work is a privilege. It's an honor to have a job, and it's honorable, And it's those times when you don't have a job and you need to have a job that you wish you had a job, right? Now, I don't know how I folded that one quite so different, but I did that one before. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, these are so easy to make. I like that. I don't know if you guys like that as much as I do, but I really do. I'm going to go ahead and do one more with this piece. I love this paper, this piece of paper. It's beautiful as a full sheet. I have to figure out a way to implement this one into the mix as a full sheet somehow. Or with as much of it as I can. Let's see. Bring this down. Yeah, this one's nice. Isn't it great that we don't have to worry if our words are upside down? I mean, not on everything. Some things, yeah, but for the most part, it's okay. It's not really a big deal, It's not going to kill anybody if the words are upside down, because we're going to decorate around it, and it's just going to look like it's meant to be that way. This is going to be the last one I make, and then I'm going to dive in and try to decorate. Me and my decorating, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, you guys. I know it's probably not that big a deal. I make more out of it than I should. probably somebody out there going, Tara, what's the big deal? I've told you before, I don't like to make you guys wait, but also I feel shy. I get kind of embarrassed, like I'm gonna make, you know, a mistake, or I'm gonna do it wrong, or be too slow, or you know, or it's not gonna come out pretty. Yes, all those things go through my head. It's true. I know that there's somebody out there that can relate to me. Did I? Yeah. Oh, I pulled that right back up. Did you see that? Okay. Come on now. This glue, it just keeps trying to stick in there. I'm not understanding my little glue bottles. They're only like, I don't know, $4 at Hobby Lobby. That's where I got these. I could probably get them on Amazon even cheaper. I was so bummed. I ordered this paper. It's actually a painter's paper. I ordered it as a backer for stuff because it's a really cool paper. And then I saw it on a video somewhere. And then I also ordered, for the first time, tearing rulers. I know, not a big deal, but there's like 5 in a pack and they each have a different design and they looked really cool and they were a good price. So I got really excited. They were supposed to be here by now. But when I checked my Amazon, they haven't even left the shipping portion. They are not even on their way. I was so sad. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to pick the ones I want to decorate real quick. I'd like to do him and this one. And then let's see. Let's do... I do like this one, but that's kind of close to that one. Now I want to do one of these pink ones. I'm going to do this guy. Okay. These shall go over here in my little stash box that is growing by the minute. That thing is getting so full. Okay. Now, I did do some... Oh my gosh, I did so much printing this morning. That was mostly what I did. That's why my video is running so late in the day. But I printed out some really fun, pretty stuff on vellum. I'm not going to probably use the kiddos on this one, but I printed some really pretty things. And I thought, I accidentally did that twice. I was thinking I could cut some of these out and use them. Oh, scissors are horrible. Let me find my others. Aha! These little babies have been used with so much glue. Gee, whizzle sticks. I cannot find my good ones. I set them somewhere. Well, these are a little cleaner. Anyway, I was just gonna... Yesterday, I did the video with the book. I did the video with the book pages and the vellum. And it just, I fell in love again with vellum, honestly. Decorating with it yesterday was so fun. And yeah, I just wanted to do some again. So I printed today going, I'm going to use it. And this one here, ooh, I reprinted this page just because it was beautiful. It looked so pretty on my stuff. And I'm thinking these would look really nice on this Tim Holtz paper. I hope you agree. I got very excited about it because once it was glued down, it blended in so well with the paper and the stamping I did on those tags that I had people on Facebook asking me, "Where's the vellum? I don't even see what you have to tell them. And I had to tell them this part, that part, you know. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, I see it. And because it just looked really nice. You know, one of the reasons I've avoided vellum is simply because of not knowing exactly what glue to use with it to make it not, you know, stand out underneath. And it turns out the glue stick is perfect for that. Yeah, it just took watching other people use it and seeing the results for me to go, oh, okay, you know. There were just certain ones here I really, really liked once I got them down. I don't know how well they'll work in this case, but I think what I want to do is a book page collage and then decorate the book page with vellum on top, images. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a book. I'm gonna make a collage like that. And I did these. I just thought these were really pretty pieces, and then I printed out this entire kit because I do think we're gonna use this in the. Just giving you a flash pick here. I want to use this one in the grunge journal. It's called Gentleman's Club. It's by Janie B. Journals, in case you're wondering. And she is awesome. Oh yeah, I like that there. She's awesome. And I love everything she does. If she ever hears me, Janie, I love your stuff. Love it, love it, love it. She's, for me, I probably buy from her, Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, Lorna Taylor at Tailor Made Journals. These folks are just incredible with their digis. They are truly beautiful. I just love them. I can't get enough of them. And yeah, I'm always gonna give you guys their names because, and then Dragana at Sasibo. Ugh. Her digis, I was looking at them yesterday. She's got some, if you love echo prints, echo art print, you know, go see Dragana at Sasibo. Saacibo. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Okay. I want to, I think, you know, because these are double-sided, these could even be floating pockets, okay? So I do want to show you, I'm going to use some of this because it's just fun. It really is a fun way to decorate something. I'm going to trim that a little more even. I took that E off, I didn't mean to. But if you ended up making the little strip with me, no, I don't want to use that one, sorry. I'm going to go over here and grab my vintage photo. That one gets too dark, you know, has a tendency to get too dark. I even was taking the scissors yesterday and kind of roughing this back up after I cut it, just so it didn't look so perfect on the edge there. And I'm just going around making sure this is all distressed. Where's my brush? I know it's here. Here you go. Okay, and then I'm going to darken the back because the back is going to be visible on here. It just looks really cute. And I at least wanted to put it on one of these so that you guys could see. Okay. Oh, this glue. It's just arguing with me. Where'd my needle? I don't even know where my pen went. I have to grab another one. Let me look here really quick. I just want to make sure I put this on the right one. It might look better. Actually, I think it looks better on this one, so I'm going to do it on that one. I just wanted you guys to kind of see. They're so cute once they're glued down onto something. Glue trouble. It's the worst. It's especially the worst when you know for an absolute fact that you cleared your glue nozzle. And for whatever reason, there's got to be some little dried up bits of glue in this bottle that are blocking it, because it's coming out, but then it's blocking again. So yeah, it's got to be that. Obviously some of it is just, see, it's dried up in there. And I don't know if this one will work. Let me see, maybe. Oh, there you go. Maybe this one's the better one. I'll sit this over here so I quit grabbing it. But I'm going to stick this on the corner here, because I just like these. I love these, like making it like a tab. I'm not done decorating it, of course, but I like the kind of the little sloppiness of it hanging over the edge. I just think it's cute. I hope you guys like it too. Let me show you really quick. I just want to show you. This is how I ended up using them yesterday on these tags. See? That's part of our strip that we made. And then I did some stamping on the back just to give it a little finished look, you know. But yeah, I did, instead of the regular ribbon or whatever. And I really enjoyed the outcome of that. I like it a lot with these. So you can kind of see. Yeah. This little guy looks like he's trying to come up. I just noticed that. Let's fix him real quick. We're just gonna, there we go. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, isn't that cute? They're just cute. And this one I doubled over like a regular tab. Yeah. So that was I was excited about for our new journal. Now I think I'm gonna do this at the top. I'm looking around these corners a little bit. I think it just looks nice. We're gonna spritz this ink a little bit. Yes, I spray my ink with water and do that like a lot, actually. It just kind of re-wets that pad and gives me, so that I don't have to be pushing and pushing. I re-inked it the other day, but I think the pad's just getting older, you know, and the fibers in it start to smash down. And I was listening to Tim Holtz talk about the pads and what happens to them, and so it makes total sense of why mine gets the way it gets. I try to care for them though as much as possible, but I've had this one for a very long time. It was one of my first, you know, ink sets, the little mini archivals. I'm doing the back just in case I decide to make it like a floating pocket instead of a glue down, because like I said, I think these could actually be pretty cute. I'm looking over here. Let me see. I think that little bird will look pretty there. as I don't rip him. I think he's big enough to hold on. Yeah. I just love how the vellum just kind of, you know, evaporates onto the page almost. So yeah. This one's probably not finished. Let me see. Let me do some lace or something here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll cut some lace to go at the top edge here. I'm just trimming these strands. This is where my perfectionism comes in, where I start to get like antsy about there being the wrong strands in the wrong place, that kind of thing. I do that. It's bad, but I do. I'm just going to run a little bit of hot glue across here. I don't want to close up. This is a pocket right here, so I don't want it to be glued down to where you can't put anything in it. You can still fit things inside there, but just kind of camouflaging it a little bit. I probably should have just put it down, like down here. But it's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not doing a ton of decorating on these, as you can see. Yeah, I'll put one right here at the base of that, like at the top of it. That way you can still get into the pocket. You can get into that one, but it's just going to be a little more difficult. I'll probably, knowing me, I'll probably take that lace off and fix that. I know how I am. It'll bug me until I do it, but not right now. Let me see here. I have this little bucket with stuff in it over here. I really like these little I don't even know what these are. They're like, well, when they're on paper, they're just these little tabs, you know. I am thinking I'm going to put that one, and then I'm going to do this rose on this side. Yeah. This says, there is some good in this world, and it's worth fighting for. J.R.R. Tolkien. The Two Towers. Any Lord of the Rings people out there? Yes, I am a Lord of the Rings person. No, I am not a Harry Potter person. But I do love Lord of the Rings. I prefer the books over the movies. I have both, but just in case anybody's curious, I do like J.R.R. Tolkien. And I love C.S. Lewis. So I grew up as kind of a fantasy book lover, but the funny thing is, I never read either of their writings until I was an adult. So yeah, I did not read. I read The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe for the first time when I read it to my children. So, and that was way before they did a movie. Okay. That's showing that through there, and that bugs me. I wanted one of those little roses to be there. It'll be okay. I need to stop being so wiggy about stuff like that. I think that's backwards. Oh, darn. Well, you know what? I'm going to trim it this way. I'll do it like this. And then I'll just wet that. I am making this way harder than it probably really should be. But you guys know me by now. For the most part, I like to say, whatever, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna glue it down. I will make it look cute later if I need to. If it's just not right to me, I will make it look good. I do see that this is going over my edge a little bit though. And that I cannot have. There we go. Okay. I was thinking if there was one here. Here it is. I think it would look pretty. No, actually, I like this one here. I'm gonna do this one. Okay. And then I'm gonna say goodbye until tomorrow after this one here. I hope you guys like these pockets, and let me know if you get, if you make some and use them. I'd love to hear about your projects. I'm so excited about our Facebook group. Getting some feedback from you guys really, really meant the world. Oh, see, that looks cute. I like that a lot. That's pretty. That'll be a pretty little pocket. I'm going to lay this out for myself so I don't have to clean up glue afterwards. There we go. Get it all over. Oh, what are you catching on? Oh, there's something here. Oh, gee whizzle sticks. Tara, Tara, Tara. Always something, honey. It's always something. My husband, he laughs and says, my honey, my honey. Of course, I say that to him too. There's certain things that your spouse does that you're just like, oh, my honey. Me and my clumsiness. Oh, he just laughs. He'll tease me and say, are you still, after all this time, are you still nervous around your handsome husband? He's funny. He is handsome, though. All right. Let's see here. I am trying. I guess when I folded this, or when I laid it out, I kind of put it thinking it was a little shorter. But I think if I do it right, it'll tuck, into there. There we go. I'm going to grab my scissors and just make sure it pushes. Yeah, there we go. That looks cute. I like that one. I love the vellum. I just really, really love the vellum. You can still see the print behind it on the paper. And at the same time, you've got a beautiful little triple pocket. So we decorated these two. I didn't really decorate this one. I just wanted you to see how cute these look. It doesn't look as good on this as it does the tag, I'll be honest, I don't think. But it's okay, I'll make it work. I'll figure something out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and that you liked the pockets. And please, if you did, please hit like and press subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and hang out with me. I would love to get to know you. And if you are one of my subscribers, I love you guys, and thank you so much for all your support every day, all your kind comments, and just your heart that you share with me all the time. I really, really, really appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.